Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, September 27th, 2023. It's day 27 of beef, bacon, butter, and eggs, and I did not make it the entire month. We had a family member pass away last week. My wife's uncle. I wasn't close to the guy. She wasn't really either. He was a good man. We knew him well, but we weren't extremely close to him. But we've been hosting family from out of town who is very close to him. And so we've had a house full of people over the last, good while. And I let it wreck my way of eating. And when I say wreck, I mean it wrecked it pretty good. It wrecked it pretty good. So for the last 3 or 4 days, I've been eating not great at all. I've had, plenty of beer. Not plenty of beer. Two beers a night for the last 4 nights. So maybe 8 beers total over the last 4 days. But yeah, I've been eating a bunch of crap that I didn't need to be eating, and I fell victim to the whole thing where you celebrate different things with food, and we were celebrating my wife's uncle's life, and we did it with food, and I fell into the trap. I'm not sweating it. I'm not sweating it at all. I built in cheat days on this way of eating, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it at all. It just happened to happen sooner than I thought it was going to. It was an unexpected event, and I was not strong. I was very weak. What can I say? I slipped and I fell. I'm getting back up. But I did learn that, I don't know, it's really weird because I guess I've been eating pretty clean for like a good while now. That's not to say that I hadn't cheated at all, but when I have, it's just been like super minimal, a little bite of something here, a little, whatever there. These last 4 days have been, and I did great when the family was in town before that, but just these last 4 days or so, it's been pretty ugly, not gonna lie. So, but I noticed, especially last night, I was getting ready to go to bed. I just ate a bunch of crap, all day long. Sugar and carbs, you name it, I ate it. And I noticed how bad I felt last night before I went to bed. I just felt physically horribly. And I woke up this morning and I don't feel much better. So, my stomach is kind of gross, and my stomach is extended, and I'm bloated, and all that stuff. I feel like I've put on 10 pounds. I know that I haven't. I've maybe put on a couple of pounds, but I know that I haven't put on 10 pounds, but it feels like I have. So yeah, I notice it more in the way that I feel now as opposed to the way that I look. I don't look great right now, but I still look better than I did when I started a year and a half ago doing Carnivore. But I'm a little bit bloated. But I feel really, really bad physically. I don't feel bad mentally. I slipped up. People are going to slip up. I'm not perfect. Few people are when it comes to staying, on this. And I think a lot of people who say they don't cheat at some point do, and they just won't admit it. I always admit it. But, I'm not going to let it get me down. I'm not going to feel like shit over it. I'm not going to feel guilty, and I don't think anybody else should. I'm human just like anybody else is, and I'm going to slip up once in a while. I allow for that. I might be the only one who does. I might be the only one who says, I'm going to do Carnivore for a year, but there's going to be a couple of cheat days thrown in there, but not as many as I ever have before. So, I'll take it for what it is. The other thing that I haven't been doing is getting up and exercising with, people in the house. We've got 5 dogs. Anytime anybody moves, we've got a little one that's just just won't stop barking. So it hasn't been very it hasn't been a very good idea to try to get up and go super early, get out and go walking. Getting out of the house isn't the hard part. It's the coming back in. That dogs hear my, excuse me, I've got a little bit of a sore throat. The dogs hear me come pull up in the driveway, and then they just start, they just bark, all 5 of them. Which normally isn't a bad idea, but we've had people on our couch, which is right by the door, and it hasn't been a good idea. I could have gone in the evenings, but we've also been doing a bunch of family stuff, in the evenings, and that's when I've been doing like the majority of my crap eating is at dinner when the whole family gets together. So I haven't been exercising at all. So I'm getting back on beef, bacon, butter, and eggs. But I think for the remainder, at least of September and probably the first week of October, I'm just going to do bacon and eggs. I'm having a craving for bacon and eggs, and I do look and feel fantastic when I'm eating just bacon and eggs. I love my ground beef. For some reason, it makes me feel more bloated. It feels like it bloats me up a little bit more. It doesn't cut down on the bloating the way that bacon and eggs does. So anyway, that's about it. I didn't get up and go exercise this morning because we still do have family members in the house. I wouldn't have been able to get out and then get back in without waking up literally everybody in the whole house. So hey, I'm starting over. But my mission, and I'm on a mission to go carnivore for a year. It was not a year continuous. It was not a year without cheat days. It wasn't a year. It was a year to go about 98 to 99% carnivore. And I can still very easily do that. You're talking about 4 days out of 365 that I've cheated, and I haven't done any other cheating other than that. So everything else I've been doing has been straight carnivore. I'm not letting it bother me. I'm not getting down. I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm not going to kick myself. I'm not down about this. Now, if I let it turn into a pattern, if I let it turn into my lifestyle again, oh yeah, you can bet your money that I'm going to be all kinds of rough on myself after I wake up and say, oh my God, I've been doing this for 3 months. That's not happening. It's not happening. I was weak, but I'm totally strong enough to do this. So, take it for whatever it is. I had 3 or 4 days where I cheated on my diet, and now I'm getting back on it. So I'm not worried about it. The exercise I'm more bothered about than the diet. I could have been exercising for the last week or so, and I really haven't. It's been too difficult in the mornings to try to get out of the house and not wake anybody up, and it's been too easy not to at nighttime. It's just, that's brutal honesty. It was so easy to just not do it at nighttime, so I didn't. And that I am beating myself up over that one. I'm totally beating myself up over that one. But it's in the past. I can't go back and relive yesterday, so I can only go forward from today. I didn't get up and go exercise this morning, so I'm going to have to do it this evening after I get home from work. So I've had a total sore throat for the last 3 or 4 days. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that, but I better not be coming down with something. But and totally eating like crap over the last 4 days has probably weakened my immune system a little bit, and if I am getting sick, I'm probably not going to be able to fight it off as easily as I would have been. So way to go, Troy. But hey, you know what? If it happens, it happens. So anyway, I'm headed to work right now. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm headed to the dreadful, dreadful, dreadful city of Nashville. I cheated on my diet, and I'm admitting it. I didn't have a good reason for it. It was just easy to do, and I did it. But I'm back on the wagon today. So I hope everybody's having a great day today. And I'll be back soon, I guess. Probably in the next couple of days. So yeah, everybody have a great day. It's Wednesday, September 27th, and I'm back on it again. Have a great one.